Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make these two super cute versions of these pinch bows, and these are completely template free, sew free. It is literally just two rectangles, and on this one we cut a little bit of a curve, and obviously you've also got the equally cute straight edge versions, and I've done some 2-inch versions and some 3-inch versions, as you can see, and like I said, they're all super easy. It's one of the quickest ones to make, and like I said, they're really effective, and like I said, very simple. So I'm just going to move these out of the way, pop them over there, and to save time, because like I said, nobody wants to watch me for hours. On this one I'm going to show you how to make both of the 3-inch versions, and obviously I'm using a nice soft canvas faux leather type material for this. The softer the material is on these kind of pinch shapes, the better and nicer your shape will sit. If you're using the tougher, like thin material that's sort of harder to pinch, or the really thick chunky glitters, it doesn't work as well. You can do it, but like I said, this nice really soft, really easy to maneuver ones are the best ones to do this with. And all I've done is I've basically drawn two rectangles, which is 3 inches by 6 times 2, and we're going to do the curved version and we're going to do the straight version, and I just cut over the lines. I've just drawn these on pencil. You can get invisible ink pens that fade once you've drawn, etc., things like that, but like I said, I'm just showing you the way that I normally do it. So just cut directly over that line. There. Okay. As you can see, I have just a little. Like I said, the better you are at freehand cutting, the nicer your overall finish will be. And if you've got like a rotary cutter or anything like that, it'll be even easier with those, I think, on a cutting board. But this is just a quick way. There you go. So we've got our two rectangles. We'll put that one over there for now, and I will show you how to make this nice simple square one first. Okay, so all we need to do is, like, as you can see, I've got a little bit of my pencil marks there, and if we fold that in half, I can see a little, so we'll just trim this down a little bit. There we go, that's better. So all we do is fold it in half, like so, and then fold it in half again, like this, and then over like this, and pinch. Now this is your dead centre of your bow, and I use this to make sure it's the right placement for the centre, because what you can then do is hold that there, go back like so, so you've got one pinch this side, so that's what it looks that side, and the same this way, down, and then pinch back up. So this is what your front looks like, and this, well, that's your back, sorry, and this is your front, the 1, 2, 3 creases. Okay, and then with this I'm going to glue this version, and the other one I'm going to wrap round so you can see the two different ways. Don't over glue when you do this, just the tiniest bit, just a little bit, like so, And then we do exactly the same on our back. Just let them sort of naturally open up just the tiniest bit. Little bit, like I said, don't overload your gaps, we don't want tons. Like so. And hold that together for just a second. And then what I've done is I've cut basically a 1 centimetre or 9mm centrepiece, and that is roughly, let's do it, I've done about 6 centimetres long, but you can do a bit shorter depending on how big you think your middle should be, but that's just roughly how much I do. And this is the shape that you end up with, and that's your back. And then all we need to do is, again, a little clip. Just on the centre there. Pop that on there and hold for a minute. And then I take the centrepiece that I'm going to wrap around. You can do an alternative middle if you had some pink canvas or pink glitter that matched your material. You could do a different colour centre. I'm a matchy-match person when it comes to my fabric material, well, faux leather material bows. Cut off any extra that will overlap like that. Touch of glue here and then round. And then that's how simple that pinch bow is. Okay, so that's version 1, and that's just the straight edge one. And with this one, again, just make sure I've made it even. Yep, for me, that's pretty good. So what I do on this one to get the curve is, this is the 6x3. So what I do is roughly 2.5 centimetres, well, about 2.5, it's up to you, depending on how deep you like the curve. So I'm going to do 2.5, which would be here. And if you want to, you can do a little pencil mark so you can see where you're going to start. And we're going to curve round like so. There we go. You can make it a little bit softer if you want to. And then with that side, so we curve from there. So this way we're going to curve from here. And again, you want to go exactly the same amount in. 2.5 or 2, whichever you prefer. Make your little mark so you can see where to start again. And the other thing you can do if you wanted to, so it's even, you could use that to cut round instead. Depends on how, like I said, depends on how good you are at freehanding your angles and things like that. There we go. And as you can see, they're about the same, both sides, as you can see, about the same deepness. Let's see. Need to go a little bit deeper on that one. There we go. So that's what you get your curves inside like that. And then what I do with this is, like I said, check that they're even, and then fold it like so in half, and again in half. We want to hold exactly here, which is dead center of our middle. And again, what you do is fold, so back against your nail and then down, so you get this. Okay, and then the opposite side, down directly to where that crease is, and then you go up. Okay, and that's how you get your pinch in. That's the back, that's your front. And instead of gluing this one, I've got my extra strength thread here. And if you haven't got glue, or you're running low on glue, and you've got thread instead, all you do is wrap nice and tight, good couple of times round, and then tie that off a couple of times nice and tight. Okay, cut that excess off. And the other thing on this is, if you think you've gone slightly off centre, you can move your thread a little bit until you think it's more balanced. So that's what you get there. And as you can see, you've got your 3 creases in the middle, and you get your 2 nice dips either side, here and here. And again, I've cut another little piece of roughly 1 centimetre by 6, which is just a little bit more than what we were going to need. And I've got my clip ready, so just put a little bit of glue on there. And on the back of our bow in the centre. And then we'll just wrap the middle. A little bit of glue there. And wrap round. Got that little bit off there. Just a touch of glue. And there we go. Got a nice template free, slightly curved pinch bows. And there's your straight edge ones. And there's your curved versions. And like I said, from that one A4 sheet, I managed to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 bows. And on the green, I had about just under an A4, and I managed to make 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got enough to make another smaller one if I wanted to as well. So like I said, you can make quite a lot out of the sheet. Like I said, it's not a lot of work. Like I said, the better you get at getting your curves even on these, the nicer they will look overall. Okay. My smaller ones, the curves worked a little bit better. I'll put the sizes for the 3x6 and the 2x4, and I'll also work out the 1.5 by whatever it is versions, and maybe the 1-inch versions as well. I don't think you'll need as many pinches in the very small sizes, but I'll have a look at that for you, and I'll put that in the descriptions once I worked it out. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this useful, and if you need any more help with anything, I've also got the Facebook page under the same name, and also don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye!